Ayo, Chiksua here. So the stream should be starting right now. I hope everything is working fine. So as you guys can see, my box CC currently registered is at 7 million, and we're going to show you guys how to increase it even more than that. Okay, how's everyone? So is the stream quality fine, guys? I'm not 100% sure. So first of all, of course, in general, it's every unit, right? So depending on if you have those units, the more units you have, the more CC you will get. And also then afterwards, if you can like maximize their levels, so like for example, always upgrade them to UA and stuff. And yeah, I think this is something everyone knows, right? Just get everyone some gear on. So the best would be obviously a HP defense set, but depending on what you have, sometimes attack is fine. Like let's say this guy here, for example, because I have some stuff which are upgraded, right? Here it would be pretty smart if I do actually this, because I just got this one from the gear gacha. I got a 260 from the gear gacha, so this gonna increase the CC by a bit as well. So for now, most of my units have like SSR +5, right? So this is, let's say, the easy step. What we are also going to do is like our units obviously have to have all their UA gear on. Units who have like higher CC, let's say between all the Meliodases, the AM melee has the highest CC. He should be having HP defense instead of what he has right now. Damn, I'm so bad prepared. So wait, I gotta change it like this. I think I have, oh yeah, here I gotta remove this, and I put on the HP defense onto him. He has higher CC than the normal melee, so we do this and this. Hey, how's it going, everyone? So here, for example, we increased it. It should be increased by a little bit. I'm not too sure. Also something like, for example, when I do Belmos, my Eskanor has wrong gear. So I'm taking Eskanor's gear onto her. So we will show you guys something else first. So there's a way to cheat your box CC as well. So let's say you want to have some higher CC, or we should actually start with talking why box CC is so important. So first of all, if you are concentrating on your box CC, you actually have a goal you set, and also it's helpful for the guild, especially when you are entering guild wars. It's really helpful, especially later when we have the ungeared guild wars. Is determined by the box CC of your guild. So the more box CC you have, the better it will be, right? So that way you can also, like, depending on how much you enjoy the game. So of course I have seen the video as well. I have read in the comment section as well that, or not in the comment section, in the chat, hey, are you burnt out? No, I'm not burnt out. The reason is I'm always concentrating to try to do my best, and also, like, for example, I'm trying to increase my teams in the Guild War section and stuff. So Guild War is unfortunately currently pretty limited, so not everyone can do that. But here, as you can see, we actually have a top 100 box CC, which is actually pretty insane, right? But yeah, so what we're going to do now as well is I will show you guys how to cheat box CC. So you can actually cheat box CC. So let's go back onto our Red Eskanor, if I can find him here. So Red Eskanor, he currently has like this shitty set, right? Of course, my list currently has his UA gear, so that will increase the CC by much more as well. And the way of cheating is, if we are actually going to, so we can do this. I have one gear, no, I have one gear prepared for this. We remove this, we move this, we remove this. I have, oh fuck, I can see everything here as well. Well, here, as you can see, there's this gear. This is the way you can cheat. Of course, I would not recommend to do that. As you can see, I only have one unit with full rare gear because it's from my very old rare gear. So actually I should check up. So his current CC 41,355. So I think we only have to keep in mind 41k. Okay. So if we keep 41k in mind, and we are just going to equip this one on, and you can do it with common gear, ultra common gear, or wait, is it ultra common? I don't know, UC or rare, but I would definitely not recommend that because yes, you will skip some steps to increase your box CC, but later on you have to replace that. That's also the reason why you can basically see. Oh, thank you, Freaksos, for becoming a member. You're the first fucking member on this YouTube channel, by the way. But yeah, hey everyone. So here, as you can see, it's a way of cheating, but later on you want to replace this because this will, with common or rare or UC gear, you will get limited onto a point where you can't increase your box anymore. And that's why obviously just doing it slowly with SSR is smarter. But here, as you can see, instead of 41, we increased the CC of Eskanor by 7,000, which is pretty huge. So obviously we don't want that. We want to put back on his UA gear, right? So we are putting on back on this. Oh, this bug. It's so stupid. But yeah, so we want to definitely have this, and now obviously he has higher CC, and our box is back at over 7 million again. So what else is increasing your box CC? Of course, like for example, Super Awakening. So if you do have units, and that is also the reason why I don't upgrade, for example, my Green Gotha, because it's kind of wasted as long as it's not useful for other people, because I'm more like someone who wants to help the guild rather than myself, right? So it is better to, let's say, my Green Arthur. I have to SA my Green Arthur anyways. So let me find him really quick. So where's my Green Arthur? Here. So my Green Arthur, for example, wait, how much box CC do we have right now? 2,444. So if we are going to just do this, so SA4 will be definitely worth it, right? We increase the box CC, obviously. So if we increase stats, of course. There's a dollar sign? What? Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Okay. So here, as you can see, we increased the box CC by almost 1,000, which is pretty insane, right? Other stuff are, for example, ult levels. Every ult level is giving you 400 CC. Also, the passive awakening. So every unique passive gives you 500 CC. And now coming to, what if you actually have everyone geared up and stuff? So like me, for example, I have, as you can see, every unit with some gear, with some random gear. Doesn't matter too much. As long they at least activate the HP defense set. Here, as you can see, a level 50 Eastern has some 5-star SSR gear, which shouldn't be the case if you don't have everyone else like that. So you are going to, like, let's say you're going to choose a unit who you know he has bad gear. And obviously the best would be a level 90 unit. Obviously higher level on your units is giving you a lot of CC as well. So I'm not too sure. Maybe he has some random gear. Yeah, he has some random gear. And obviously if we are going to just take the Eastern gear. Okay, it's probably easier to find it like this. If we are going to take the Eastern gear and put it on him, we increase the CC as well, because level 90 units obviously have higher stats. And okay, Hauser wasn't also a very good choice because Hauser does not have any weapons, at least the SR Hauser. And yeah, so what now if we did that as well? Of course, like for example, making bottom pieces 5-star is good too. Like for example, here for example, just get those, and if you can afford the anvils, you can of course also roll some HP on. And yeah, that's gonna be super helpful for your box. And now basically, how can I myself still increase my box even though we actually hit 7 million on my account already, right? First of all, there's currently the gear gacha. I think everyone knows, everyone was waiting for that. By the way, if anyone is not on the in our Discord channel yet, join our Discord channel. That way you can always stay up to date. You will always know when we are going to stream. Because I also like actually announced that already, that gear gacha is probably coming soon. And yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to salvage everything which is not HP defense. Because yeah, we want to have all our units, if possible, on HP defense in the box. And we don't really need all those gear. A lot of people are asking, okay, should I +1 or +5? That is really up to you. If you prefer to get the red stones to make some new gear, +1. If you need the 5-star stones, definitely +5. Because yeah, if you are really dedicated and you want to work on your box, you need to get a lot of 5-star stones, right? So it's a lot of work. And there's also, okay, this one I won't do for now. There's also something, of course, with the equipment draw. There's something, it's superstition, I would say, but this is how I do my equipment draw. So I always wait. So a very good rate for hammers is 1 million for one hammer. So whenever I get a hammer, I will continue until I'm basically negative. Depending on how much, at least, like for example, let's say I get 5 hammers and 5 million gold. I decide to, okay, I can make the gap bigger. So usually, let's say if I would have gotten 1 hammer, I would have stopped at 2 million if I didn't get another hammer. And now I would stop at 3 million if I don't get another hammer. And later on from 5, I do it with a gap of like 2 million just to see. For me, it's like, it somehow works out. Like here, for example, okay, it's not worth to continue anymore. Oh, actually, it would have been worth it. But well, so it's just like the superstition of what it's called, resetting the scene, right? So if we are resetting the scene in the summon session and stuff, so I think it kind of works. So if we would have not gotten, we would have stopped here. But yeah, we continue now, and we just do every time the same. Because what I think is, if we can trigger basically a time zone where we get lucky with hammers, we continue that draw. Maybe you guys have even noticed it. If you get shafted early on and you summon like for you are making the gear gacha for like, let's say 10 million, you get like no hammers. But this way, in my opinion, this is the best way to do the gear gacha. So here, for example, as you can see, at least I'm super happy that it actually works currently for the showcase, because it's like really superstition, and I was afraid that maybe it doesn't work at all. But here, for example, I would wait for 3 million. If I get another one, I would wait for 4 million. If I get another one, I would wait for 5 million. And the moment I get 5 hammers, I would wait for 7 million, so 2 million difference instead. So in my opinion, that is somehow working. I don't know why, but it does work. So okay, here for example, I would wait at 5 million again, and as you can see, so it's just a feeling, but it somehow works. So I don't even know how to explain that shit, but I think you guys know what I mean, right? So when you get shafted early on, that means you are getting shafted right away with all the hammers. But if you are getting lucky from the beginning, you will get lucky later on, and you need to know when to stop. So here, for example, currently until 8 million, I wouldn't stop, right? Until 8 million, I wouldn't stop. If I get another one until 9 million, I wouldn't stop. So that we don't make it too long, I will stop here now. So it's actually a very good ratio now. I will stop at 7 million, but I don't want this because this is going to become a video, so I don't want it to make it too long. But I think you guys know now exactly what I mean. Let me know in the comment section if you are rewatching this one, if that works or not. But yeah, for me, it works. It just fucking works. And then afterwards, if you did gear gacha, you're going to check your gear. For example, let's say here. So we are going to start here. Everything is +5, which is harder to find those stuff. Here you can see, okay, this is shit. We don't need this. But here, this one is good. This one, because it's good and I'm at a point where I only need good new gear, I would just make it to new gear right away. Because first of all, I get a gem for that. And secondary, if I do equip it on a unit, it's gonna increase my box CC. So let's check here if we get something. And gear gacha gives you a lot of good gear. I mean, not always, but you have a good potential to get very good gear. So this one, okay, is very shit. So it's always ordered, or it's always after best to worst. So don't worry, you only have to find your highest one, which is not rolled. So this is pretty shit. Damn, it's, I mean, 139 is not bad, right? But it's not good enough. Afterwards, of course, I will +5 that. +5ing I will do off stream. This one, it's not bad, right? It's not bad. So I will do this, and which unit do we had earlier? Who had random, who didn't had a fully maxed out. Oh, this is something I will probably check later. So I had definitely a unit. Let's say he looks like a unit who doesn't have. Fuck, he has. But yeah, I think you guys know what I mean. This is, in my opinion, the best way of increasing the box CC. So what I obviously do is, let's say I have a lot of good gear, to be honest, guys. I have a shit ton of good gear. So let's say I want to increase, after I did all this, all the bottom or everyone has 5-star SSR gear. What can you do to still increase? You can just check your gear. So for example, look at this. I have, so a lot of people are like crying or looking for like 5100 base gear, but here as you can see, 5100 at a point of my state, it's pretty low. So I still have a lot of gear, which is like, okay, let's see. Okay, starting from here it's 5100. So we have like here those two rows. I don't know how many it is. I think it's 12 per row. So I have a shit ton of gear, but they are not rolled yet, right? At least most of them. So I'm going to check, let's say, okay, this one is my best gear, which is not rolled yet, and I will just roll 1% HP. And that increases some stuff as well. And I'm so sorry, chat, that I'm not checking chat, because this is right now just also a video for YouTube. And yeah, but here as you can see, that's how you can easily increase your box CC. And of course, helping your guild for Guild Wars. But yeah, so this is some decent rolls. So what do you guys think? What does chat think about everything I said? Did I miss out anything? Okay, there's something I missed out. Of course, cosmetics are helping as well. I will make a separate video again, how to actually decide which cosmetic to upgrade. Obviously, using cosmetic upgrades will increase the CC as well. Maybe I should show you guys like making a unit level 90. That will be also super helpful for CC. And I think, if I'm not wrong, I have like 58 level 90, by the way. So that might be a big difference as well. I don't miss that many units as well. So I was missing like 3 units you guys have seen. And also the slime collab units, which were not free to play, I'm missing too. So it's a few units I'm missing. But yeah, so I would say 7 million box CC is still pretty good. And I think with the end of Gear Gacha, where you are getting anvils, hammers and stuff, I may be even able to get 7.1 million. I'm not too sure. I really hope I can get that. But yeah, so I think that's basically everything I wanted to mention. So let's check. Okay, so there's something you can also sort after class combat. That's gonna be helpful too. So you can see, let's say a unit here, if they are low but high level, like him, he's low but he's level 80 but has lower CC than her. Obviously trade those gear off, right? So you can also take a good overview if you're going to do this, and you can check all your gear. So if you don't want to see no, it doesn't really work that way. Or actually, full UR gears, you obviously want to keep them, so you won't see any units who have full UR gear, and then you can check the units if you scroll down. Like for example here, look at this. My Zaneri, she has a orb, but she has no belt. So if we would basically fuse those two gears together and have this belt onto Zaneri, it will increase the CC as well. Because if you guys don't know, CC or the HP you gain from sets is this base. So this 12k will count as a base, and then this will count as a base, added up together with the 20% and the percentage of your gear. So obviously if you have bottom 5-star, both, it's giving you more HP, which means more CC. Just like here, him as well. So I still have a lot of things to fix, right? Or of course you could also just 5-stars those stuff, right? But it's not worth it for me if they are not at least very high. So here, as you can see, I have some decent gear quality with the orbs as well here. This is 1 of 100%. Here it's still 5 of 100%. Here it's 17 out of 100%. So I came to a state where I only really do gear, at least for orbs. I aim myself for 2770 plus. Okay. Here I aim for 5150 plus. Here, to be honest, guys, only 260. So there's no reason for me to do non 100% necklaces or earrings anymore, because I want to have my stuff for the future. And if I do anything, or I usually don't UR the middle pieces. I did start to do that, but as you can see, it's not going to be worth it for me to make anything which is not 100%. So okay, starting until here I have 100% gears. I still have enough sets to, when I decide to make a new set, that it's gonna be have 100% in the middle. The same goes to here. So here, for example, look at this. Everything is 100% in this. Here, bracelets are a bit harder to get. So it's fine in my opinion from 517. I would not take anything below 517. So I'm, by the way, I'm super picky with my gear. So it's really up to you. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, what your guys' ambition are. So of course I still have like some of those bad gear, but those were from back in the days, right? So those are, in my opinion, very, very bad. And yeah, the same goes to here. So here I actually only take 277 plus. So I still have, like, my worst one is 273. Starting from here is 6. Okay, 7. This one is 7 too. So this one is 7, and everything else is over 277 as well. So there's no reason for me to, let's say, oh, this one is actually good. This one I can do that as well. Like I can do this. And just upgrade this and we get a gem. So I was actually hoping that I can get 30 gems for today's stream together, just to make one multi. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Oh, I have a lot of 77s, so I should make everyone a lock. So not everyone knows that you can also lock your gear, and definitely do that, because then you will prevent from accidentally salvaging. So here, for example, this one is actually pretty bad. I don't know why this one has a lock. I don't know why this one has a lock. Probably from back then. But yeah, I really hope it was helpful. And if it was, definitely make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Also, we are very, very close to 10k. So if I'm not wrong, we just hit 9k. So it would be really awesome if you're going to subscribe. And thanks for tuning in. And peace out for now. Oh, okay, guys. So is there anything I missed out? But yeah. I will cut everything after this out. So does anyone has questions? I'm so sorry. Actually, maybe I should actually keep this in the. Does anyone has questions? It's time to answer questions as well. Most of your SSR gear is from Gear Gacha. It's from both scarves, so it's from farming and Gear Gacha. So if I get anything good from Gear Gacha, I upgrade that. And of course, I did farm a lot as well, right? So maybe, yeah, I will. So that level increase gives CC. I mentioned level 19 will obviously give CC as well. So it is in the video. Is there anything else I missed out? So also maybe for everyone who's not aware what to do in this shitty thing, upgrade this one. Upgrade this. Upgrade the normal damage until. Upgrade the normal damage until it's super expensive. So here to level 30, it's 50. So no, thank you. And I start to do crit chance now, because now crit chance has the best value. Crit damage has no value at all for now, because the crit chance is so low. It's not worth it to up crit damage. I'm not sure how many UR sets I have. So we can check that really quick. Okay. So I don't have everyone full UR set, but yeah, we can just do this. We have to do this. So I have one full set, right? So 1, 2. I will count 4 the corners as a UR set as well. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, fuck my English. 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 20... Oh fuck, why does he not have HP? Well, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37... this one is not, this one is not, this one is not, I guess 37 I would say. 38, yeah, I would say 38 gear sets, so including the corner, right? But yeah, I think everyone or everything is answered now. Okay, okay, 36 then, okay guys, that's basically it. I really hope everyone was able to learn something. Make sure to work on your box, because box is pretty important, and it is something where it's a lot of work. So if anyone is like more or less kind of burned out as well, take this as motivation to increase your box CC. This actually increasing the box CC, it is actually fun, more or less. It took me, by the way, so I was at 6.6 yesterday. So I was working yesterday all day long. It took me like 10 hours. It took me a shit ton of time to get the 7 million. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for tuning in, and peace out for now.